Hey there, my name is Kieran. I am a junior writing, literature, and publishing major at Emerson College with 2 tentative minors in sociology and women's gender and sexuality studies, and my pronouns are he, him, and his. So Emerson College was recently named by the Princeton Review as the most LGBT-friendly college 2 years in a row, which is something incredibly amazing and something I'm really proud of. For those who don't know, LGBT is an initialism that stands for lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender. Now, unfortunately, this acronym doesn't cover the diverse range of identities that people subscribe themselves to, including, but not limited to, queer, questioning, intersex, asexual, hijra, etc. That being said, there is no limit or right way on how to identify and or define yourself, which is in itself a beautiful, beautiful thing. Anyway, pronouns. Depending on who you are and how you identify, you might use different pronouns than what some people are used to. There is no standard way to identify, but a large majority of people at Emerson tend to be cisgender, whether they are aware of the term or not, which means their gender matches the sex they were assigned at birth. For example, I'm cisgender. That means I was designated male at birth, or DMAB, and I identify as a male using pronouns he, him, and his. However, cisgender should by no means be the norm, just one of the many different identities we as Emerson College students use in our everyday lives. Another example is transgender, which is when one's gender expression or identity does not match the one they were assigned at birth. This can happen in a multitude of ways, such as being defab and identifying as male, being defab and not identifying on the gender binary, being demab and not identifying with male 100% but not feeling so disassociated from the gender that they choose to leave it. There are so many different options because everyone's gender identity and expression are individualized, so this is by no means a definitive list of examples. So the question tends to be, how do we refer to people in conversation without knowing what makes them most comfortable and safe? The simple answer is to not make assumptions and to just ask! Keep in mind that time and place are important because you never want to make someone uncomfortable answering this question or to accidentally out them. So just try to be respectful. But yes, you ask, and then they will give you their answer. Some examples of gender pronouns are he, him, his, she, her, hers, they, them, theirs, ze, zers, zers, etc. Again, no finite way to identify oneself. Are you sensing a theme here? Hint, there's a theme here. And I can't stress how important asking someone their pronouns is because assumptions can be incredibly harmful and dangerous if you don't. Gender expression can often lead to really negative presumptions. For example, if you see a person who you would assume is defab wearing a men's suit, you can't tell anything about their gender from that alone. There are many defab people who embrace masculinity but are cisgender, just as there are many trans people who embrace a variety of different gender expressions. The same goes for people you assume are demab wearing high heels and any other scenario you create. A good practice to get into is just asking when you meet people. Hi, my name's Kieran. I use he, him, and his. What are your pronouns? Most times it's just that simple. What's important to remember though is the fact that if you ask for someone's gender pronouns and they give them to you, then you should use them. There's really no reason not to. People may complain and say it's not normal or that they're not used to it, but like nothing is normal and we are all constantly learning new information and growing as people, so what's to stop pronouns from being the next logical step? And it's always important to remember that regardless of your opinions on someone's pronouns, that this isn't about what makes you most comfortable, it's about what makes them most comfortable and more importantly, most safe. Using someone's pronouns isn't about you. It's about that person's identity and their safety, and by taking this small step towards inclusivity and acceptance, we can make Emerson a school we can really be proud of. One that recognizes all letters of the LGBTQIA+++ everything, and one that accepts any and all kinds of people. I really hope this video helped you understand some things you didn't beforehand. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below, and I'm more than happy to try and answer to the best of my ability. To all you new students, I can't wait to meet each and every one of you at orientation. Pronouns, pronouns, I'ma talk about pronouns. Woo!